Well, I'm just gonna post this later when I have internet because I've been up since about 11 o'clock. It's Saturday, November 2nd. It is 5:20 a.m. November 2nd, 2024. And then I've been up since 11 o'clock on and off. I fell into bed early and fell asleep because that's what I have to do. I don't really get much done, but I got a little bit done tonight, so I'm grateful for that. So I've been up since 11 o'clock. Every time my furnace turns on, the Voice to Skull program is so loud. And why it's loud is because it rides on everything. It piggybacks. So whenever, it piggybacks on any type of air movement, it's a broadcast. So when my furnace turns on, there's like 7 different voices of my family. Whatever mood I'm being in, whatever reaction they want from me, they use certain voices of my family members, cops, doctors. Yeah, so it's really bizarre. And so I'm laying there and every time my furnace kicks on, then they started crushing me again. And the back of my right heel, like your Achilles tendon, is super stiff down to my heel. That's happened before back in 2000 and, oh geez, I want to say 2006. That was happening to me when I was working at Cannabis Hospital or First Light Health Systems, which is now Wellia Healthcare. I worked in the ER. It was happening then, and I also had a big right lump behind my right ear on the bottom of my skull. Jackie Dolan felt it. I was always taking my temperature at work because I felt super hot. A lot of people witnessed that. So I really just want to document my event tonight. So I was up and down, like I said. I try to get comfortable in bed, and any pressure point in my body, like my hips, my shoulder, my side of my rib cage alongside my breast on the side are all spider veined. From broadcast, radiation, for over 7+ years, because I'm a side sleeper. My back also has it, like where my clavicles are. My cheeks, my chin is getting really bad now. It's like turning purple. It's bizarre. I am documenting this with my girlfriends. They do know. My church also knows. I also am on live all the time on YouTube. And this maggot that's doing this to me. So I'm laying here because I got to get up and go to work. And I got to get in the shower here in a few minutes. So I only have a few minutes. They inflict dreams. They do a D2K broadcast. So they're bombarding me with all this broadcast. And it's almost like they put me to sleep. Because I lay here and they elevate my heart rate so I can't sleep. So I lay here with the pounding heart rate, and then they do this broadcast type of thing on my throat, so I feel like I'm being choked. This is very real. This really happens. So I'm having this dream this night that finally, it was probably, I want to say 45 minutes ago, where I was in this room with somebody, and you really can't tell, and they wanted to do a procedure on me. And I'm like, well, what kind of procedure is this? It was me and someone else. And I think it was my sister. I don't know who it was. It was another person. It was a female, and there was one other person in the room, and I believe it was a man. And the room, I couldn't see anything, but I knew where there was a door. And I'm in that room, and over in the corner to the left, there was like where a bed would be, and somebody was walking over to that bed, and they were curling up with a sheet. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm sitting there, and I was saying, what procedure are we doing? I don't know if I want to do this procedure until you tell me what it is. So I'm in a room with another person and another guy, and I'm like going, what is this procedure? And I felt really scared. So I ran for the door. And as I'm running for the door, I'm sitting there and I'm screaming at myself while I'm in this room, Karen, wake the heck up. Karen, Snap out of it. Karen, wake up. Karen, wake up. I'm saying this to myself as I'm trying to get out the door. And as I'm opening the door, they start this thing, this weapon or what broadcast, whatever you call it, was choking me even worse that I couldn't breathe. And gave me abdominal pain where my pelvic would be, my lower pelvic, not my pelvis, between my pelvis, but my lower pelvic, which would be my uterine. And that hurts so bad. It still hurts right now. And I woke up, and it's so hard to get up. It's like you can't move. It's like you're frozen and heavy, like you weigh 1,000 pounds. So I just want to document that is what happened to me this morning. And it's this person, this maggot, because it has to be a person that started this. It's not my family member. It's just bizarre what Kennebec County Deputy's Office did to me. I repeat, Kennebec County Deputy Office, Minnesota State Trooper from Bemidji or Brainerd, whatever I have his name. I have all the reports. Just very bizarre what happened there in Moore in Kennebec County to me. You don't put an oximeter on somebody's finger and tell them to close their eyes for 10 seconds, open them up, what did you see? And then I ran out of gas 3 miles south of Mora. And there were they told me 3 different things. And then I get to the hospital and the room is cleaned out. That's what you do when you're harmed to yourself. I was going in to get checked out because I was dizzy. So something ain't right. And my best friend, who's an ex-lieutenant from the police force and an Army brat, she told me that is not right. It does not sound right. So I'd like to know if anybody else has ever had this situation happen to them. You know who I am, you know where I live, and you know where I work. Just wanted to document what happened tonight. It's great. Sober. I should be just wasted. No, actually I shouldn't. That's not good. I'm just talking. So y'all have a great day. I'm getting in the shower. Peace. Peace.